everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Lucy vlog. I'm on the balcony this morning getting some fresh air and I'm just going to tell you now a bit about what the idea in this video is, but I have already started filming it throughout the day. I just forgot to film an intro, so here we are. Here's the intro. Loads of you guys recently have been asking me for what I eat in a day, for my workouts, for what I do to keep myself feeling good, and I thought I'd put it all into one video today. So I'm going to kind of take you through my day, when I'm eating, when I'm drinking, what I'm doing in terms of that kind of thing, and exercising. It's not going to be a daily vlog as in you'll see the other parts, but it will be, I just film, I pick the camera up as and when I'm eating or drinking or doing something, and you can kind of see how my day goes like that. I hope that makes sense. Welcome back, thank you for subscribing. If you're already subscribed, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, please. I've just hit 4K, which is crazy, and I absolutely loved all your comments on the last video. So thank you so much if you've left a comment already. But yeah, that's it, let's get on with the video. Quick disclaimer, I am by no means a doctor. I don't know anything about the science behind anything. Everything that I'm doing has come off the back of my own personal research on the internet, on YouTube videos, on blog posts and things like that. So just a quick disclaimer, I don't really know what I'm talking about, but it works for me. Find the thing that works for you as well. Let's go, let's get on with the video. So the first thing I do when I wake up is I have one of these water bottles by my bed before I go to sleep. So as soon as I wake up, I down this entire bottle. Well, I try to, because that kind of kick-starts your day. It means you don't get like headaches in the morning. It just makes you feel really good. It wakes you up, definitely. And then George kindly generally brings me a coffee in bed. So we sit and have a coffee, look through our phones or watch something on Netflix or something, which is what we've done this morning. But then sometimes we'll have our coffee out in the lounge. But it's coffee and water, and then I head to the gym. Hence why I'm in my gym clothes now, ready to go. I personally find George isn't like this. George has had a tiny little breakfast already because he doesn't like working out on an empty stomach. I personally much prefer it, because if I eat something, I find I get like a stitch when I'm running, or I feel a little bit sick. So I personally like to gym quite soon after waking up, just with some caffeine in me from the coffee, lots of water. If I have a big breakfast and I wait like an hour or even 2 hours, I feel like I can't, my performance isn't as good. It might mean that I can't lift as heavy weights because I haven't got the energy to from the food, but I find that I can work a lot harder on an empty stomach. But that's just me personally. I don't know if that's correct advice medically, if that's what you should be doing, but that's what I find works for me. Are you ready?
Let's go.
So luckily we actually have a gym in our building, which I think helps us go a lot more than we would if we had to go somewhere. That might make us sound really lazy, but I don't know, the fact that it's right there and that we just have to get in an elevator to get to it means that there's no excuse.
It really helps.
And we kind of have to go past it to leave the building, so it's like, oh, if I didn't go, it's like, oh, it's right there.
While I'm here, subscribe to more, George. Let's get that plug in.
This is meant to be a video without you in, actually. No one is ever in our gym. Ever. Well, I've seen like one other person here ever once, so there we go. So we start every single workout with a 10-minute run on an incline of 2. I find it's a perfect amount of time. It gets me really sweaty, it gets me like my heart racing really fast, but it's not so much that I'm then exhausted and I can't do a full workout after. So this is my warm-up. And sometimes if I'm not working out or I can't be bothered, I don't feel like it, because that happens, why are you laughing? Sometimes if I can't book to work out, I just do the run instead. So it's still like getting a bit of exercise in. I have to listen to music as well, or I won't do anything. Okay, 10 minutes done, 2-minute cool down. Here are the stats. 137 calories, 1.77 distance, 12 minutes, although 1 minute of that was setting my phone up on Bluetooth, but still did it. And I haven't yet decided what workout I'm gonna do. Maybe chest and biceps, maybe back and legs, maybe triceps and shoulders. Ended up doing a bit of a back and shoulder workout, and I've got a few more exercises left. Then I'm going to end with abs, and then a bit of stretching. So that's what I always like to do with the workout. Workout complete, time to go shower and make some breakfast. Okay, just got out of the shower. I'm gonna just put some moisturiser on quickly. This one's really good because it has SPF 50, so it protects me from the sun as well when we go outside. But comment below if you want a full skincare routine. I don't do loads, but there's a few things I do. But I'm gonna quickly get ready for the day and then whack breakfast on. So I like to always eat within 30 minutes of finishing a workout, and today I've actually kind of accidentally intermittently fasted because the time's 10 to 1 in the afternoon and we had a slightly later start today because we had a very late night last night editing some videos. So intermittent fasting, I've never done it properly, but I know that you're meant to eat within 8 hours, all 3 meals within 8 hours of the day. So if I started at 1 o'clock, I'd be able to eat up until 9 o'clock and that'd be it. And it's meant to have some really good benefits. I personally haven't ever tried it, but I guess that's what's going to happen today because we generally don't eat later than 9 anyway. We normally have dinner like 7:30, 8ish, maybe 8:30. There we go. Accidental intermittent fasting today. So for breakfast today, I'm going to make George and I some sourdough toast with avocado, and I'm going to give George eggs, and I'm going to have some feta cheese sprinkled on top. We also take with our breakfast some multivitamins and some other things. I'll show you that in a second. I'm just going to cook it all up now. I find that because Manila has so many amazing food choices, it's very easy to eat out a lot. But eating out, obviously you don't know what the ingredients are in most places. You don't know what they're adding. I prefer to try and cook as much as I can because you know you're just getting like the raw, fresh ingredients. But obviously we do go out with friends. We do go for dinners quite often as well here. But today I think we're eating in all day, which is good. I've also got loads of ideas on this channel for like cooking videos, recipes and stuff, so comment below if you want to see more of that. With our meals, I try to I don't have no carbs. I think carbs are important for something, like healthy carbs, like sweet potatoes and stuff, and sourdough bread's really good for you. But I try not to have too heavier carbs in every meal. Maybe I'll have carbs in 1 or 2 meals a day. But I do have a lot of fats in my diet, so a lot of like full fat cheeses, milks, nuts, avocados. I can't think of any more right now. Loads of good fats, loads and loads and loads of vegetables, the nutrients, quite high protein as well. So every meal I try and do a ton of vegetables, quite a lot of fat, quite a lot of protein and not many carbs, if that makes sense. Because I find that's what works best for me. If I'm working out, I definitely eat more than if I'm not. But also I don't restrict myself, so if I'm hungry I'll eat. I'm not like one to go on these like fad diets. But you just gotta listen to yourself, everyone's different. Some things work for some people, some things not so much, but this is the way I like to do it. We also use a huge amount of extra virgin olive oil, good quality one, cold pressed, which is very, very good for you. Good for your heart and things, loads of health benefits. So every meal we have this, we cook all our food in there, and we also, if you have like salad, we'll drizzle a bit on top, and it just adds some really nice flavour as well. So alongside breakfast we're going to take some supplements. We've got this, which is from Healthy Options, Prolonged Release Ultimate 1, high potency vitamins and chelated minerals. They're 1 per day tablets, and they're quite expensive, but when you add it up over the time they last, it actually is quite good. So to buy this, it's like 4,500 pesos, I think, but there's 180 tablets. So if it's one of you, it will last you 6 months. If there's 2 of you, it will last you 3 months. And we also take 2 of these cod liver oil tablets per day, which again have loads and loads and loads of different things to help your heart, and there's again loads of benefits. So you're meant to take them with a meal or close to a meal, and not when you're having coffee, hence why we don't take them when we wake up. We wait until we have breakfast to have them. So here is George's. Got avocado on toast with eggs. I need to put salt and pepper on it, so 1 sec. And then here's mine. We've got some tomatoes, some feta cheese, avocado on sourdough. Okay, I'm just doing some editing now and I'm gonna grab a quick snack. Last night I made some chia puddings, which is literally chia seeds and coconut milk put into a fridge to like congeal, because the chia seeds absorb all the coconut milk and it makes them like slimy. Sounds disgusting, it's delicious. And I put things on top like dark chocolate that's over 85% because then it's good for you, fruit, some nuts, that kind of thing. So I made some up last night. I'm gonna grab one to eat now. And I'm also gonna have some apple cider vinegar. Recently we started taking it because it's got loads of like digestion benefits. It also helps with, thought I smashed my phone screen there. That wouldn't have been good. But I'm still trying to figure out a recipe that I like the taste of. Currently we're having it with sparkling water and some lemon juice. We've got this one just here. But I read yesterday you're not meant to have it on its own because it can be like really bad for your teeth and your esophagus because it's so acidic. So I'm going to have that now with the chia pudding. And then it's probably time for lunch in a bit. So this one here I've got some dragon fruit. See the chia seeds here have expanded and gone to like a little mushy thing with some cashew nuts on top. I'll show you the consistency. So you can see just here. It's like, it's fairly hard, I guess, just like that, and it stays together, but it tastes really good. Oh, so good, love it. George just got back from a haircut and he's bought me a green juice. There's celery, celery, apple, lime, ginger, cucumber, and that might be it. It's from the juicery in One Bonifacio Mall. They do really good juices and they don't put sugar in, which I really like. And now's kind of when we should be eating lunch, but we've had a bit of a weird eating day today. Like I said, we got up a bit late, so normally we'd be cooking like a bit of chicken with some vegetables or something, but I think we might wait till dinner now. So this probably isn't the best time to film this video because it's a bit of a weird day, but we're pushing through. You can kind of see what I'm eating in the day anyway, but we might get a snack, who knows. Okay, snack time. I made hummus last night. We had some with dinner last night and I put oil and paprika on top of it. So let me know if you want the recipe for this, but it's super healthy, some very good proteins and fats in it. And I'm just gonna have this with a little bit of sourdough bread. This vlog's a bit weird because it feels like I have been inside all day. I have been out, but I haven't filmed that because I'm filming what I'm eating. But I'm eating again, everyone. Guess what? I'm eating. I just made us some dinner. We haven't got loads in the cupboard or the fridge, so it's a bit of a random one. But I've basically popped it in some bowls here. We're going to watch some Netflix. It's a whole cabbage, a whole onion, 4 chicken breast, some garlic, some made like a satay sauce with it, so like peanut butter, chili oil, sesame oil, olive oil, salt and pepper, that kind of thing. So loads and loads of veg, loads of protein and no carbs for this one. But it looks good. I'm excited to eat it.
I'm excited to eat it too. Haven't eaten since lunchtime. Actually, haven't eaten since my snack after lunch.
Okay, it's now time for bed. I've got my water, so I'll have a bit of this now before bed. And then I'll have a whole one of these in the morning when I wake up as well, as I said earlier. Sleep is super important as well as part of a routine to make sure you get enough sleep. It has huge effects, lack of sleep anyway, has huge effects on like productivity, on stress, on so many different things. And I feel like it's underrated as well. Like people are like, oh, you sleep, what's the phrase, George? Sleep when you're dead. Sleep when you're dead. But actually no, I'd rather sleep now so I can have a good day. So make sure you're getting enough sleep. I aim for 8 hours a night, so I always set my alarm for 8 hours from like roughly when I'm going to fall asleep. And also we used to sleep with these curtains wide open so that when we woke up, so we'd wake up when it got light outside, but because there's quite a lot of billboards and street lights and stuff outside our window, we found it was actually getting us up in the night and affecting our quality of sleep. So if you can make your room dark, I found I'm sleeping right the way through now till my alarm goes off, which is really good. Right, that's the end of this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a bit random and weird for me because I normally vlog throughout the day and what I'm doing, not just when I'm eating. So it's been like a bit of a food diary kind of day, but I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have as well. Comment below, like I always say, any video ideas you've got for this channel or for the Juicy Vlog or for more George, and subscribe to all 3. Follow us all on Instagram, both on Instagram. Actually all, there's 4 accounts on Instagram. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you. God, I'm doing a Juicy Vlog outro here. I will see you very soon in another Daily Loose.